Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we have this big boy of a deck box to open. I am a little intimidated. This is the Druid Craft Tarot. Use the magic of Wicca and Druidry to guide your life. And it is created and designed by Philip and Stephanie Carr-Gomm and illustrated by Will Worthington. I will give it this. The box is massive. And I do like that we've got beautiful artwork on the back and a 192-page guidebook, it says. So this is quite the piece. All right, so we've got this little ribbon here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, come out of your home. Oof. Wow, okay. That box is very tight. It's a little, wow. But the book, oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this book. Oh my goodness. This is a full-size book. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a peek at the book. All right. Looks like we have the magician on the cover. All right, this guy was revised in 2019, but the contents is, wow. I really like the font that they used, actually. So we got a nice introduction in here and an explanation for tarot and Wicca and Druidry to use the tarot. So we got, oh, the story of Carr-Gomm. I like that. Oh my goodness. This is the biggest tarot layout I have ever seen. The meeting of the inner and outer worlds. This goes all the way, this does the solstices, this does the holidays, and this goes through all the cards. Wow. Could you imagine laying all of these out like this? This would be like quite the undertaking. So we go into minor arcana and court cards, of course, how to interpret them. But these guys definitely keep the Wicca and Druidic influences featured. The princesses. Potential beginnings, exploration, and study. Okay. So this one, they've changed it from pages to princesses. So that's something they've changed in this deck. So we're going to have 4 princesses instead of 4 pages. Okay, I like that. And then we have a nice full page for each card. So we have the image, its keywords, its meaning, and its reverse meaning. And we also have these are just the princesses. So they just put these in the front. Swords, pentacles. And then the Prince of Wands. So it looks like the princes are replacing the knights. And then we have queens. Okay, so the layout's a little bit confusing because I'm used to, you know, them doing one thing at a time. Instead, they've done all the kings together and all of the aces together. Okay, so that's okay. It just took me a little bit to realize what they were doing there. But that's actually pretty cool. Very complete. Oh my goodness. And I like that there's even, look at this card. The Chariot. They have lots on the Chariot. So they don't skimp on the info for the major arcanas. And they put the major arcanas in the back instead of the front. And we also have a different card in here for, that is Kronos. Okay. And then the Tower. So we have some replacements in here as well. And Rebirth. It's also a new card. Okay. How to use the cards. Rites of blessings and dedication. That's always nice to have. A lot of people don't have those included in their deck, so that's a good, nice touch. cutting the cards and how they like doing that. We got that in here. And then we have their own particular spreads that they've created. The pentagram spread, that one's always a good one to do. And they have it in a couple versions as well. Okay, and sample readings to guide you through. So handy dandy for the beginner. And then further readings. So they've actually included a lot of references on where they got their information, how they created this deck, and all the resources. So if you love this deck and you want to dive more into what they put in here and why, you can definitely have a full reading list. And then a little bit about our creators and some acknowledgements and a note from the artist. Wow, that's quite the book. That is quite the book. Okay, they definitely decided to go their own way with this. I really like that. Some creators get into a zone and they just kind of copy paste. Just a piece of protective paper here. Okay, now I was wondering how big these cards were. These are bigger than standard tarot, that's for sure. But they are, well, I'd say they're about oracle card size. We got the Fool, Magician. I want to see these new ones. Okay, the Lady is new, which I think would have been the Empress, perhaps. And the Lord, which is the Emperor. Okay. Oh, so that's the High Priest. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. Hermit. The Wheel. Justice. Hangman. Death. Okay, and then this is the other replacement. The Feralt. Carnanos. Star, Moon, Sun, of course. Then we have Rebirth, the World, and then we get into Wands. These are really nice cards, you guys. I am really impressed with these. The artwork is amazing. They've done a beautiful job. The card weight, really good. These will stand up the test of time and daily work, absolutely. And I can see now why they decided to make them as big as they are, because I don't think the art would be done the same justice if they were a smaller tarot card. Like, yeah, these are really beautiful. So let's give them a shuffle. Let's see how they shuffle up. And let's draw a card, shall we? Let's move all these bits and bobs. Let's see how well they shuffle. Give them a little crack here. Oh. Get them out of that box. They've been in that box for a long, long time. Okay. Oh, they're a bit tough to shuffle. I mean, I'm used to a bigger card. I work with oracle cards a lot, but for the small-handed, these would be quite the undertaking to shuffle. I mean, these will take a little bit to really, really work them in, because they are a nice heavy material, so it will take a little bit to loosen them up and blah, 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 get them together. Heavier cards are good. It just takes more time to break them in, right? And that's okay. It just means you have to spend more time with them. Can't complain about that. All right, let's give these a nice beginner zhuzh. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. So, based on this book, I shouldn't actually have very far to go. 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Aha! Keywords: bearing fruit, harvesting, and clearing. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Meaning you can now start to take a break and appreciate the results of all your hard work and efforts. Once we spend so much time trying to reach our goals or just cope with life, we rarely pause to simply enjoy what we have actually achieved. Just as a farmer might take pleasure in their harvest, so we can gain a deep satisfaction in knowing that our work is bearing fruit. Yay! Alternatively, the 7 of Pentacles may be advising you to clear unnecessary clutter from your life or to take stock of a situation before moving forward. Beautiful, you guys. Okay. Yeah, this deck, ingenuity, absolutely beautiful deck, beautiful art, very well done. The book is great. Yeah, definitely needed a town at the least. Very good for anybody who wants to work with the nature side of things. You want to do your readings based on the Druid side. You're going to get, you know, some really beautiful cards and beautiful readings and information out of these. Highly recommend. This is a beautiful deck. The link will be in the description so that you can find it online, and I hope you pick it up. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you could give me a couple button smashes, that would be fabulous. We're still trying to grow the channel, of course, but may your path be lit by starlight, and you have a fabulous day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.